to ground zero. Now, darts and a saw are things that you would see in his bag, but you don't usually see at MRT stations or on the MRT. But these items were spotted by commuters on different occasions.
I have no idea why you would be spotted on my back, but
I'm playing, in the office.
No wonder my back hurts all the time, Well, let's move on. In the first incident, Stomper LVT saw a guy carrying darts in a holster on the MRT and wonders if this is legal and how the weapons were allowed to pass through the MRT gantries.
Honestly, I think they were play darts, without the tip. But anyways, LVT said, any danger of carrying lethal weapons in public act? How did he escape the eyes of MRT staff guarding the gantries? Is this guy going for live firing? You can't live fire darts.
Yeah, unless it's Nerf guns though.
Well, we're not quite sure what this guy intended to do with the darts, but the sight of them on the MRT might have made some commuters rather uneasy.
Well, Wu-Ming XXX offered this explanation. The darts are plastic darts used for electronic dartboards. Kind of like what you said, right?
Exactly.
Oh, no one uses the old darts anymore these days. Still need to count the points and record down. Electronic does everything for you. A dartboard only costs $100 to about $300 only these days.
I know, there's actually these dartboard bars which are opening up.
Yeah, I know. I've seen quite a few.
Now, Suzuki very agreed. Don't you know that there are soft-tipped darts around and it's a relatively popular game in Singapore?
So it reinforces the point that you just said of a lot of bars opening up, right? Well, another netizen, Crazy, felt that there was nothing wrong with carrying darts on the MRT and wrote, this guy wasn't carrying a bow and arrow, right? So, what was wrong?
Luckily, when I carry my samurai sword umbrella, nobody has caught me yet.
You know what, actually, you get a lot of stares in the office. I'm not sure you get in the MRT.
Meanwhile, 10,001 had this to say, darts are not a lethal weapon. Even if you bring them from JB to Singapore, it's also allowed.
Whatever the case, Stomper LVT was not the only one who was discomforted by the sight of dangerous objects on the MRT. Stomper Malian was horrified to see a man waiting on the train platform with a very large saw.
Okay, that is slightly scary. It's like something out of a horror movie, you know?
You just walk around and...
You have... Yeah, I mean, you never know when the person might snap. Anyways, the Stomper wrote, it's a big saw that is a weapon allowed in public. I saw this man and reported him to the SMRT staff. They said that what he was doing was not allowed, yet this man was carrying it on the train. It's a huge saw that can cut someone's head off.
I agree. And Durs88 at hotmail.com wrote, it's okay to bring it onto the platform, but he should at least put it in the bag and secure it. What if the train jerked and that equipment cut someone by accident?
Now Carson1314 left an interesting comment. That is a weapon? No, that's a tool. If you said that is a weapon, anything can be a weapon. Key, chopstick, hairpin, pen, etc. Wait, that's true though.
I agree that any item can be turned into a weapon depending on what you said. I mean, look at people like MacGyver and all. They can use like minor things.
Let's not forget, MacGyver is a TV show guy, yeah?
Fair enough. But coming back to reality, I think a saw is more likely to inflict a serious injury, right?
It is true. I mean, I actually think it is quite dangerous. Somebody should have asked him maybe to place it somewhere, secure.
At least, just cover it up with a bag or something.
Yeah,
right?
I would have been uncomfortable with that too. Definitely horror movie in the making, that one. Well, don't go away, folks, because in our next clip, we talk about a very unusual replacement policy offered by a matchmaking agency. Ooh, I definitely should say.
Maybe me.
No.
You know what? Stay tuned regardless.